Dick, welcome to HR Work Break. We've had a myriad of problems with the connection. I apologize to folks who are watching maybe the first 30 seconds of this where it didn't indicate that we were live. So, oh well. But Dickon Zahlberg from Paycom, my special guest today. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great, Steve. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you here as a special guest on the HR Happy Hour Work Break. It's a Friday, which is awesome. I'm happy about that. Before we get into some of the things I wanted to talk to you about, maybe for the viewers, share a little bit about who you are and what you do there at Paycom.
Great. Yeah, no doubt. So, I have the privilege to work with a great team of leaders and product managers and developers as the director of product management to ensure that employees that use our system have a true connection and relationship with their data and they can manage their data. And so we, aim to solve those problems that our clients and employees have, to manage and, have that relationship with their data. And so we're really excited about the work that we have done, that we're doing, and that we'll continue to do. So really happy to talk further about that with you today, Steve.
Yeah, no, that's great, Dickens. And I've been lucky enough to meet you a couple times in person. Been out to the Paycom facility, which is gorgeous out in Oklahoma City there. And but the specific reason I invited you on this week, and I'm happy to share this news with folks who maybe didn't see it earlier in the week. Paycom, one of Paycom's new innovations, the Beti product, BETI, was named one of the top HR products of the year by Human Resource Executive Magazine, and will be featured at the HR Technology Conference as well. It's a really innovative product, which is why it won one of the top products of the year awards. Paycom, I'd love for you to just tell our listeners about Beti a little bit and why it's so innovative.
Yeah, well, first, we're very excited and honored to receive this award. And, we can't, receive an award like that without the hard work of so many people that you can't name them all, in our first of all, our leadership and the vision of our leadership, the product management team, our developers, our quality assurance team, and there's so many people that are behind the scenes that this allows us to be able to get this recognition. But Beti is a way for employees, like I said earlier, to engage and to manage their data. But in this specific scenario, they're going to run their payroll. So imagine employees are actually running and doing their payroll. They're doing it anyway, right? They have to approve their time, right? The employees are the ones that are going to make sure that, their compensation and what they get paid, which is so important, is accurate, right? They understand that. They understand the time that they put in. They understand their expenses. They get the opportunity to correct and fix the errors before payday. So it's one of those things that we kind of talked about, that it should have always been this way, right?
True.
It should have always been this way. And so you now empower the employees to manage and to actually run, and this is what we're calling running their payroll. So we're really excited about what this means for our industry and for our employees.
Yeah. So in a practical sense, correct me if I'm wrong, Dickens, but this is how, like, my vision of this, how it worked for an employee. Let's say I'm a biweekly hourly employee and I'm paid biweekly every other Friday, right? Which is probably like 80% of the people, who get paid that way. So then, like, before payday, a couple of days before payday, I could go into my Paycom self-service app and preview, essentially, right? And approve my upcoming paycheck that's coming on Friday.
Yeah. It's not only just preview, but correct it. Right. And fix and resolve the errors before. Right. I mean, I've been in this place, and I know, I'm sure you have, Steve, where I put in an overtime shift, when I worked at, Florida's home for me. It's sort of home for me, and working at Winn-Dixie. And, I looked at and realized I looked at my paycheck. I'm like, hold on a second, something's missing. Something's not right. Then I got to go through that whole process again and make sure that I get HR to fix it. And I'm frustrated because I can't get the things that I need and I plan for. So it's about correcting it. It's about seeing it in advance. It's about making sure that it is accurate. And so not only do you give the employee the peace of mind, but also HR, the payroll department, they feel a lot better too, because they know that they are resolving this, and they don't have the manuals and the voids and all the things that happen, and the anxiety that goes along with that, with a wrong payroll.
It's a huge deal. It's really, really innovative. I was super excited to see it, named one of the top products of the year. I'm glad we're able to talk a little bit about it today. For folks who want to learn more about Beti and this innovation, you can go here, paycom.com/Beti. I'll leave that up there for a second. It's really, really cool and innovative product. So, well, good. So congratulations to you and the team for that. I wanted to bring up one other thing with you, Dickens. A Paycom related thing, kind of, not about Beti though. Look, I'm a huge basketball fan. I wore a basketball shirt today, Golden State Warrior shirt. Paycom also recently announced that they are the arena naming sponsor for the Oklahoma City Thunder Arena. They're in Oklahoma City. It's now the Paycom Center. Let's get it right. Let's get it right for the next 100 years or something. Boy, that's really cool. You're a basketball guy. That must feel really cool to you when you heard about that.
It is pretty cool in a lot of ways. One, it's such an important thing for Paycom in our community. As we continue to be a part of it, we're founded here in Oklahoma City. We're always going to be here in Oklahoma City. And you're right, I'm a basketball guy. Though I'm a New Yorker, I'm a New York Knicks fan. Oklahoma City. Hey. That's right. Oklahoma City is my adopted home. And so it's all about the Thunder. And so we're excited about that partnership, the relationship we have, not just for the Thunder and their organization, but also, like I said, the community in the city of, Oklahoma City. And so that's a great opportunity for our brand, to be recognized. And what's also cool, all my friends and buddies are saying, oh, Dickens works at Paycom when they're watching the NBA games, right? They see us in our representation. That's, my boy works for them. So anyway, it's an exciting time, exciting opportunity for us. So we're looking forward to spending many more years, like you said, over at the Paycom Center.
I'm going to tell you, I already I've started. I looked at the schedule. I'm already trying to figure out how I'm going to work my way back out to Oklahoma City this season and get to a game out there, see some of my friends. So that'll be really cool. I'm a Knicks guy as well, Dickens. So maybe that's the game I need to target when the Knicks make their probably one trip every year to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, to Oklahoma City, no doubt. I'm looking forward to the season too. They had they drafted this kid out of Australia, and so we'll see.
They did,
if he he's gonna kind of turn the program. I mean, the organization around. But Oklahoma City is all about winning. They have a heritage of winning and succeeding, and so we're looking forward to this upcoming season.
You think about all the great players that's really got their start there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, right? Gosh, I know it's difficult, right? I know this is not the basketball show, but I could probably do the entire show about basketball, but the talent that came through that place is just fantastic and continues to just kind of make an impact in basketball. But
absolutely.
Well, this is great. Yeah, Paycom. I guess the last thing I'll say about this is Paycom really stands out to me, right? I follow the industry really, really closely. Lots of companies in our industry, and Paycom is notable for your community service, your charitable donations. I feel like every other day on LinkedIn, I read about some other organization where Paycom employees have donated a whole bunch of money to,
absolutely,
in the local area. And it's really notable. It does stand out. And I just, for you and for the team at Paycom, it's noticeable. I notice it, and it's great. And I know that's not why you do it, just to be noticed, but it's distinctive.
Yeah, our social responsibility team and the focus that our employees have every year, like you said, it's even shocking for us internally. When we get these announcements and messages on some of the things that teams are doing, and what's so great about that, Steve, culturally for our organization, it's not just always on the enterprise-wide. At the corporate level, we have our teams and small groups of teams just doing things not to be recognized, not to be noticed, but to really make a difference and an impact in our community. And so, and that's one of the many reasons why I'm here and excited to be.
And that's a really big deal. I just did a podcast not too long ago with a CHRO of a tech company, not an HR tech company, a marketing tech company. And she told us that when she interviews candidates these days, that the candidates they don't ask about compensation and benefits. They ask primarily about three things: the company's commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion gets asked about a lot. The flexibility and scheduling and things like that, and just kind of work-life stuff, which we've heard more and more about, especially in the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
And then the third one, she said, is corporate social responsibility. What does your company do in the community? What do you kind of stand for? Are you being a good corporate citizen, et cetera? So I think it's also a real important tool just for engagement, attraction, retention, et cetera, right?
No doubt, no doubt. It's a differentiator, no doubt. So
yeah. Awesome. Dickens, this has been super fun. I apologize to you and to some of the listeners who maybe dealt with a little bit of funniness at the beginning. I'll try to clean that up and edit it out. I'm going to rerun this live stream this afternoon. But last thing, Dickens, any fun plans for the weekend? What do you got? I know the last time I asked you that question, you said, "Oh, I'm not doing too much. I'm just moving." So hopefully your weekend will be a little bit more stress-free.
Well, I'm not moving, but I'm settling, right? So it's going to be a weekend of settling and unloading those boxes. So hopefully my wife and I get some rest and relaxation. But
awesome. Never ending.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I appreciate this opportunity to talk about Betty and talk about the way that we're driving a better experience and engagement with employees and their data and giving them the tools that they need to do that. So we're excited about that.
Well, Dickens Ahlberg, great to see you again. Good to chat with you. Hope to see you again really soon, maybe at that Knicks Oklahoma City game. Maybe.
Hey, you might see me in a couple weeks over at HR Tech. So yeah,
all right,
no doubt.
We'll be there.
I'll see you, my man.
We'll put our future bets down on the Knicks to win the title together. Awesome. So thank you, Dickens. Paycom.com/Betty. Learn more about that. Check out all our show archives at hrhappyhour.net. Trish and I will be back here on Monday. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you soon.